Hey, what's up everyone? It's Asad here. Welcome back to the 52 Cards channel. In this video, I'll be teaching you an awesome color change. This is called the Flippant change. Super fast, extremely visual, fun to do, and it can be done with one hand, which is very unique as far as color changes go. Also, make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. I'm going to be showing you another application where you can use the same move as a card production instead of as a color change, and that's also really awesome. Before I get into the tutorial section, a quick plug. This video is brought to you by Mint Playing Cards. This is a brand of cards that started a few years ago with magicians specifically in mind. They feature a super classy, timeless design, the backs have an intuitive marking system built into them, and the cards are printed on a premium Q1 crushed cardstock and then coated with an air cushion finish for optimal handling. Each deck is packaged in a beautiful tuck case that is sure to look great in your card collection. If you want to learn more about the Mint Playing Cards, you can check them out at mint52.com. All right, let's talk about the handling for this color change. Now, technically speaking, there's not that much happening here. It's a very simple process, but when you do it with the right timing and with the right speed, it just looks really, really good. So you're going to start off by removing the card that you want to change. As I display it, I'm pushing over the topmost card just a little bit and then pulling back on it to maintain a little pinky break beneath it. Once I have that break, now I can take the card that I'm going to change, I flip it over on top of the deck. At this point, I'll usually just briefly push down, just kind of tap the top of the deck to eliminate any pockets of air in between those two top cards. And now I'm ready to begin. Okay, all that's happening here is I'm going to be dropping my hand suddenly several inches. And in the process, a pocket of air is going to enter beneath this two-card break, causing those two cards to flip over and then land right back on top of the deck. And done with the right timing, the right speed, it looks really, really good. So it's tough to demonstrate slowly, but I'll try. So at speed, it would look something like this. I'm gonna remove a card, display it, flip it over on top of the deck, and drop. Okay, now by itself, it doesn't look as good as it could. What I like to do is I bring in a little bit of additional cover with my other hand. That provides enough shade for it to really look like an instant visual color change without any flash. Okay, so that's all about timing. That's something that you're gonna have to just practice in the mirror. It's a bit of a trial and error process, but I start to bring my right hand over, and then once my hand or my kind of part of my arm is covering the top of the deck, that's when I do the drop. And it can look just like an impossible sudden change, and very impressive. Okay, now a few tips when it comes to this dropping motion. Again, technically speaking, there's not much I can tell you here. It's just something that you're gonna have to try. And as you try, you'll eventually kind of get accustomed to the feeling and the motion to cause those cards to flip. It's tough to demonstrate slowly, really. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to go up and then down. That's kind of a giveaway. You want to start in a steady position and then just drop down. And best case scenario, you're only dropping. Really what you need is just the width of a card. But that's best case scenario. You're probably gonna have to drop more than that in the beginning, and then over time you can minimize the amount of the drop. But yeah, it's just like it's a sudden motion, and you just want that air to enter the break. And also, the left hand or left edge of the card is going to be contacting the thumb, and that can kind of be a pivot point to help that card flip over as well. But that's all that's happening. And then as soon as the cards flip over, you do want to kind of square up again. And the covering action will once again help cover the squaring action and making it look really good. So that is the basic handling of the change. Here's another really cool application for this move. Instead of using it as a color change, you could use it as a card production. So for example, let's say you're about to do a 4-ace trick. Instead of just pulling out the aces like you regularly would, you could use this move to introduce the aces into play with a little bit of flash, just like so. So in this case, all you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with the 4 aces on top of the deck, maintain a pinky break beneath them, and then you just do the move as you normally would. All right, I hope you loved that video. If you did, please do give this video a like. It helps the channel out. You can subscribe to the channel for future content. Also, if you're interested in learning more magic, check out 52cards.com/library. There's hundreds of free videos there. You can categorize by difficulty and tutorial type, and hopefully that helps you out in your magic journey. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.